What's up? Today is a hair day for my house, my family of 8, and 7 of them because Papa's a little young, so he might just get like a little shampoo and a little oil on his scalp or grease. But today we will be doing hair for all of the girls and 2 boy haircuts or 2 guys haircuts. All right, we're gonna start off with Joyous first, and then we're gonna hit Zaina and Niall and Skylar, then Caleb, then Shavin. So that is the order in which we'll do it. And I'm gonna first start off with taking the hair out. My sister is here today, so maybe she'll help out with taking it out. But we're gonna see how fast I can get this done, okay? And it is currently 10:27, okay? It's currently 10:27, so yeah, we'll get there. All right, let's get to it. So I didn't have any direct plan in mind. I just knew that I had to take the hair out first. And honestly, this is the longest part to me. I do have a hair salon and I have been a licensed cosmetologist for quite some time. So doing hair is like second nature to me. So I can move pretty quickly. However, it was 6 people that I had to take care of. I had just finished my braids. The girls picked out the style, so I knew the style wouldn't take that long, but it was going to take me some time. 11:15, I did a beginning reel. I started taking out Joyous hair, and hers is pretty much out. We're going to stop and eat breakfast, and then we'll be back. As a mom of 6, I try to make sure that everything is even and equal amongst my kids. I try to make sure that they get a fair shake. So this time we did from youngest to oldest, and next time I might do from oldest to youngest. I don't really know. But either way, I try to make sure that, all of them feel like, okay, this was equal or this was fair amongst all of them. While I was taking out Joyce's hair, I had the other girls, the oldest 2, work on their own, and they were helping each other with their hair. And they do need a little help, but we are working on it. I usually leave their braids in for about 3 weeks of a span at a time. This kind of gives me a break. And when they take this set out, it should be time for school. And when I finish their hair up for school, I'm probably going to do ponytails. I only work 3 days out of the week, so I'll probably do ponytails, and this way I can keep up with it because trying to do cornrows or upkeeping is kind of crazy. So the reason why I don't bring them to my salon is that to me, I like the nostalgic feeling of doing my kids' hair at the house. That was one of the things that I remember when my grandmother used to kind of just take us and put us over the sink. And when I got older, she would just stand me up. And even though I didn't like it, I did remember it and became something that I realized I was building a relationship and building, I don't know, just being memories with my grandmother who is no longer here. And I want my kids to have the same. So I very rarely take them in the salon, as well as I don't let everybody touch their hair. For my supplies, I'm using the Yellow Bird. Ours broke, so it still works, but it's on its last leg. So I just went ahead and ordered another one. That is a cosmetology grade blow dryer. It works really, really well. And if you want one better than that, at the salon we use a Silver Bird that also works really well, and it's not that expensive. And for the product that I'm using a leave-in conditioner by Mazzani called Miracle Milk, and I'm also using a heat protectant as well, and I get them from Salon Centrics. Please be careful. Don't buy all your products from the beauty supply store because they do have bootleg brands of your products as well. So it's a little tip or whatever. When I was doing the hair, I was really confident that I was going to get this done within the day. Like, I was so confident. I did not equate that lunch, breakfast, and dinner because they are not in school. I did not equate all of that, as well as things that we just had to do around the house. So at the end of the first day, I only really got Niall and Zaina together. And I had to do the next 2 the next day, especially because my husband works at night. It's kind of hard to just get it all done, and I kind of underestimated the task, if you will. This is all still very new to us, being a large family. We're used to being a family of 5, and now we have a family of 8. For those who do not know, I lost my sister in a car accident in 2022, and she leaves behind children who were also in the car with her as well. All of her children survive, and after 2 years of my sister being gone, almost three, they live with us. You can see it's the next day, right? So I did 2 of the girls' hair. I'm about to do 2 of the other ones, and I'm gonna do Caleb and Shava's hair when they get back from work, or when he gets back from work. But I'm gonna take care of the 2 oldest girls' hair now. All right, so now we have Nile. All my kids have different textures of hair. Nile's hair is very thick and she has a lot of hair. Joyce is on the thinner side like mine, but she also has a lot of hair. Skylar has a lot of hair. Zayna has a lot of hair, but Nile, oh my goodness. And it doesn't take me much longer to braid it. However, it takes me a while to tangle it and comb it out and wash it and make sure that every little piece of dirt or dandruff is out of her scalp. I do grease their hair for just regular maintenance throughout the week and stuff like that. But this style is just, these cornrows just allow me to not have to worry about their hair, and I can focus on other things. They can get in the pool. They can do pretty much anything. Just get up and go, besides greasing their scalp when it looks a little dry. And we could just kind of hit the road, especially because we still have to get the youngest 2 together, because they require a decent amount of work, being as though they're only 2 on 1. With my older babies, my 9 and my 10-year-old, I try to get them to help me as much as possible, especially when it comes to the younger kids. And they also help me with the beads and getting them organized and in order. So at this point, it was just late, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let them pick the bees out, and they can pick whichever kind of bees they want to pick out, because I don't care if it's in order. I don't care if it match. I just do not care. I don't care if it's the sequence. Just give me the bees. Let me put it on their hair. And they all like their particular favorite colors. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Zayna likes black and red, and sometimes I'll do black or red. But I just for a little girl, I don't know, it just seems too much for me. So I try to give her lighter colors. This time we gave her more of like a flowery type colors, greens and pinks and light blues. Over time, I have so many hair supplies, like all different types of bobos, beads, and everything. And I like to be pretty creative with the kids, because I do want their hair to look different. They get compliments all the time about their hair. And I get it. Like I said, I am a hairstylist, so I take that into consideration. I do hair on pretty much a daily basis at this point. But I just went through all my hair stuff not that long ago. It was like, dang, Toya, you got a lot of hair stuff. And when it comes to beads, just so they have a fresh set, I'll go get like a new set of beads sometimes. So we're at the final stretch, y'all. We are on Skylar's hair. Her and Nile can pretty much stand up and get their hair done. So I put a towel on the base of the sink, like so they can rest their head in it so they won't get anything in their eyes. Skylar, she tenses up a lot and it bothers me to my core. And it's not because it hurts or anything. It's just a natural reflex that she has, and it drives me absolutely crazy, because I'm like, girl, it's just soap and water. Like, you're doing the most. So even though I slapped it on there, the best thing to do with your hair is not to just slap all your shampoo in one area. You need to spread it out. But however, I do it at the shop. When it comes to my kids, I kind of just be doing the regular old way, just to get it done and get it out the way, because that just works best for me. Hopefully, with being on a consistent regimen and trims, we can get the girls' hairs to grow all the way down their backs and be in really good shape and healthy. Skylar does have like a little eczema patch on the back of her neck, and we're working on that, and it does affect the hair that grows back there, but it's just like ever so slightly small. You wouldn't be able to notice it if I told you. It's just kind of something that I know. All right, y'all, today is day 3 of doing hair. I am almost finished. I got 2 more people, and we're gonna do Caleb's cuts And then we're gonna do Shavin's cut, and then we're done, y'all. That's it. And then we can leave and go for the day. All right, let's get to it. So my nephew wants to grow his hair out. I'm just gonna hit him with a shape up and allow his hair to grow out. But I want to give him a shape up so just that his hair looks kind of like defined and kind of give it that fresh look. I did not get to record me cutting my husband's hair, but however, this is the finished result. Now my husband, when it comes to him, I will have to the trimmers ended up dying on us, like I said, so I'll have to do his today, even though it's 2 weeks later. So he doesn't have a lineup, but his hair is cut. And yeah, y'all, these are my beautiful babies, and their hair looks absolutely amazing. And once again, this will last us for 3 weeks. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope that you like, subscribe, and follow on all platforms. Bye.